welcome back to Genesis Homestead. I wanted to bring you out to show you my final watermelon harvest. My first harvest occurred towards the end of August, first and second week of September. So that was a great harvest. I ended up with about 11 or 12 watermelon, which was more than I've ever gotten. This is my first time growing in Mississippi, zone 7B. So finding out that I can get a second watermelon harvest is so huge to me. So this is my second harvest, and I'm gonna take you along and show you how to tell that they're all ripe, and maybe we can even cut one open. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with just these two here right in front of me, and I'm gonna make my way around, and we're gonna first see how to tell that if they're ripe. One for sure way that I always use, but there's a backup way that I want to show you too. So we're gonna start with this smaller one, and I normally look at the tendril of the tendrils that are closest to the watermelon. The way that I tell if the watermelon is ripe, I take a look at the tendrils that are closest to the watermelon. And right now, the closest tendrils are here, which it is brown and dried. So there's a second one, and maybe it's falling off, but just this one tendril is telling me that this watermelon is ripe. If I am unsure if a watermelon is ripe, you can always thump it or gently knock on it or tap on it, and you should hear a hollow sound. So let's see. Does that sound hollow? So I'm gonna cut this one. Scissors. Right here. Now we got this one here. This is a good size one. And the watermelon tendril, the tendril closest to the melon, it's all dried up. So that's one indication. I'm not unsure about that at all, but I'm still gonna tap on it to let you guys hear. You hear that? Sounds hollow to me. So this one is definitely ripe. So I'm gonna take this one. Another reason that I'm coming out here and I'm checking is because our nighttime temperatures are dropping like 40 and below. So the watermelon doesn't grow well in cold temps. So I don't want to leave them out here and have the vines start to struggle and wither. So it's a good time to just take them all. And if we get some that aren't really ripe yet, we'll give them to the chickens. So we are at our third watermelon. That is the sound that I want to hear. So I'm gonna take this melon. It's so funny how when my first harvest, my melons were small. In my second harvest, they are just the perfect size. They're longer, bigger, heavier. I'm really happy with the second harvest. We got another melon here. I have some baby watermelon in this patch too. You can't see them, but they're in there. And unfortunately, the cold temperatures is not gonna allow those watermelon to do good at all, so I'm not gonna worry about those. But we're gonna get down to this one. This is a long one. I don't know if you can see that. That was a tendril, and it's right next to that one, that first one, so it's already fallen off. There's also some damage to the stem. Like, I don't think this watermelon is gonna continue to grow because of this. Something happened here. So let's give it a knock. Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. I'm gonna cut this one, and we're gonna take it Put it in our cart. I don't want to drop it. Okay. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at us. Let's move this out of the way. Look at this. Wow, this is so cool. Let's knock on it. I think that's ready. Sounds hollow to me. I think this is ready. I'm gonna take it. Look at it. It's a baby. All right. Let's put this baby in here. Here's one of the baby watermelons that I was telling you about. We have a bunch of these inside of the foliage. You can't see it, but look how small it is. Yeah. I don't think this one is gonna do much at all. It's just not hot enough. So this is a small one, super small. The tendril is green. It's really crispy though. On the tips, it was trying to brown right at the end. This tendril, well, I don't know what that was. Maybe that was a leaf. But that's the only one. There's one close here. It's also green. There's a white spot here. Because this spot is so light, I don't think this watermelon is ripe. All right, let's cut this one. That's our last one. I've washed off our watermelon and we're gonna cut it and see what this looks like. Let's take a look. And I was right. This watermelon is not ripe. So this is gonna go to the chickens. They're gonna love this. All right. This one I know is ripe. Yeah, it's ripe. Let's take a look. Oh, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Definitely ripe. Let's taste it. Let's taste it a little bit. It is very, very sweet. I'm happy with this one. We gotta give a piece to our camera guy. What do you think?
Yep.
It's really sweet.
Yep.
We're gonna take this one inside.
That is sweet.
It is really sweet. We're gonna take this one inside. We're gonna have this one for lunch. I know the other ones, the larger 3 that I have left, they're gonna be super sweet. So that's gonna be it for the second watermelon harvest. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and coming along with me to find out if the watermelon is ripe, how to tell if the watermelon is ripe, and for the taste test of the watermelon. So thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.